NOCO Boost GB150, the 4000 amp 12 volt. Customer said the voltmeter stopped working, and after that customer tried to jump a car, then the device completely stopped working and showed the error light is on. That's what it is. You can see it. So let's take it apart and look at it inside. Right, yeah, quick check, and you can see there is a hole in that chip, and there is the diode is burned as well. Okay, this is a digital voltage detector. Is going to send the signal to this chip, and it's going to read it, transfer it as numbers here. This is a display IC that's controlling these digits, and this is a programmed IC. That's why you see that mark on it. All the chips that they have the marks, it's mean they are programmed. There is a program inside them. You can buy the chip, but it will be empty. It will not gonna work. It's gonna need to be programmed for the voltmeter to work. All right, let's see what do we have here. Okay. Yeah, this diode is low, 0.01. This chip 0.01, 0.1. Yeah, could be that's why, because that chip is burned or shorted. And I'll disconnect the battery and let's check the battery voltage. 5.6 volt, that's very low. One cell is 2.3, the other one is 1.8, 1.4. The battery is very low. Could be because there is a shorted IC, that's why it's draining the battery. And we are going to need to remove these ICs, and we check. Alright, let's remove this component, and we are going to see if the device will let's check if we still have any short. Alright, here in these capacitors we have very low reading. It's a 0.07. Could be this IC is bad. Then that's what we're going to check in this board. So we go to the same capacitors. Okay, here we have 0.03. That's not right. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to remove the IC as well. Maybe the IC is dead. Okay, let's check it now. Yeah, look like the IC is bad. So let's plug it to the charge, and we are going to see, or we wait for it to cool down, and we see if the battery gonna start charging. Let me bring the charger. Yeah, this is a NOCO fast charger. You can see it over there. It's a 14 volt 4 amp. I'm gonna keep an eye on how many watt the device is pulling. Yeah, should be good now. the device is very low in the battery. Maybe that's why it's not charging. Let's give it a minute and we check. So it's taking about between 6 to 0 watt. So let's see here what we have. Okay, it's a 7 volt and it will be going up. .4, 2.3, 2.3, yeah. It's a 7.2, going to be 7.3 soon. Yeah. Yeah, this is normal because the battery is very low. It will do this for like 5-10 minutes, then it's going to start charging normal when the battery reach about like 9 volt. Plug the device on the charge for a couple of hours. Device now you can see is all the way to the green. Yep, it's boosting. Alright, let's be sure that we have the output voltage plus we have the voltage that's going to the voltmeter. We should be having 12 volt here. That's good. And we are gonna need, okay, let's put this one on the ground. Gonna need 12 volt here, and we have 12 volt. So 12 volt is coming here. Yeah, the charging circuit, it works. For a customer that was asking about the charging circuit on these NOCOs, it's kind of similar from NOCO GB40 to the NOCO GB150. Is the same. There is the same chips. There is the same setups. So we have 5 volt from here. It's go. So it's this 5 volt here, it's go to this IC plus this diode and this diode here. This IC is gonna boost the 5 volt with this diode to the 12 volt. And if you check the output of this diode, you should have like close to the battery voltage when the device is charging. In this diode, when you check out of it, you should have 5 volt here. If you have 5 volt here, it means the boosting likely it works. And if you check 12 volt here and you can't find the 12 volt, you may need to replace this IC. After that, the 12 volt is going to go to this IC, is controlled by this, controlling these 2 MOSFETs. If you check in these 2 MOSFETs, you are going to find one side is the battery voltage, the other side is the boosting voltage. From that, this IC is going to send the voltage to the cells of the battery. That's for the 5 volt. For the 12 volt, is going to go direct to this diode, 2 MOSFETs to this IC, if you are using the 12 volt charger. So likely no charge. You check the charger port, you check this IC, these 2 diodes, check these MOSFETs and this IC. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna go and replace these 2 ICs plus the diode from a donor board. This IC you can get it online with no problem, plus that diode. Yeah, you can get just a normal chip. This IC has a program in it, and this IC is kind of the OTP. It's mean one-time programming. So when the manufacturer programming the IC, it's lock it down. you can't read, you can't write, but you only can do is erasing if you want to reprogram it. But you're going to need to have the program in hand. At the moment, I don't have the program, and we can't read the IC. We can't read the program from IC and program another chip. So the only option we have for this IC is from a donor board, and this is a very limited source. We're going to need a good chip from a donor board, and each board is going to give you just one chip. That's make a difference for the repair price. Okay, let's take the chips that we need, and hopefully the chip here is good, because this is very fragile ICs.
Let's put a noose.
Yep, that's the polarity, that's the diode. Okay, the chip is good. Alright, let's test it. Alright, here is turns on. You can see all the way to the green. Let's go boosting. And here it is. 11.8. So the voltmeter works. This is all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you again.